So very good morning, friends. Totally Arthroplasty in Protrusio Acetabulii, a very basic topic for my younger friends. Now what is Protrusio? Whenever the femoral head moves medial to cohlar or ilioischial line, it is called as Protrusio. Charnley, he graded these Protrusio into three categories: mild or grade 1 when it is less than 5 millimeter movement, grade 2 6 to 15 and more than 15 millimeter in grade 3. It has bearing on treatment. Besides X-ray, get a CT scan done in case of severe Protrusio to rule out any medial wall defect or breach in the floor. And what are the aims of management? What do you have in mind when you are managing a case of Protrusio acetabuli? We want to reshape the acetabulum. We want to make it hemispherical. We want to build up the acetabular bone stock. We want to strengthen and support the medial wall if it is deficient. We want to lateralize the cup. And if it has gone up, we need to inferiorize the cup with the use of a bone graft or augments. We are keen to make an attempt to create a normal center of rotation of hip. We want to achieve acetabular stability on a stable bony bed. We want to restore femoral offset by various means, and needless to say, soft tissue balancing. Do pre-op templating as shown in the first talk in the morning. And where do you want to place our cup in case of Protrusio or otherwise also? Where does the native cup lies? The native cup lies in an isosceles triangle. It was described by Ranawat. It lies in an area described by isosceles triangle. The height of triangle is about 1/5 of the pelvic height, and the inferior apex of that triangle lies about 5 millimeter lateral to the intersection of ilioischial line and Shenton's arc. And the center of hypotenuse is the center of rotation you want to achieve. Pre-op preparation is preferable to have enhanced porous surface cups like Gription or tantalum cups, multi-hole cups. Have bone grafts available. Usually head works as a bone graft. If the wall is deficient, have some anti-Protrusio device. Keep augments, whatever is required, be prepared for it. If you're using allograft, use bone mill, and image intensifier sometimes is required. Exposure, majority of times posterolateral. Beware, sciatic nerve is more anterior. You might require in severe cases adductor tenotomy if there's a contracture. And in severe cases, if there's an implant in position, you might need ETO to extract the implant and expose the acetabulum and work on acetabulum nicely. For dislocation, no forceful rotation or no forceful A deduction. Do circumferential excision of the capsule. Remove hanging osteophytes which are blocking the extraction of head. And as earlier told, adductor tenotomy might help you. Use a bone hook to take the head out. In case of severe Protrusio, you need to do sometimes in situ neck osteotomy and then take out the head. How do you prepare acetabular socket? Primary importance, 360-degree exposure, the basic principles of doing THA. Remove overhanging osteophytes with the help of curette or a nibbler or a sharp Charnley. Curette, remove the granulation tissue from the floor. Don't breach the medial cortex, don't ream the medial cortex, and then inspect the acetabulum for any breach in the floor, because that has bearing on the management. And when you are reaming the acetabulum, you need to do only peripheral reaming, no reaming of the floor, and you need to preserve the subchondral bone. It's visible, the floor is visible, and you see bleeding bone from the periphery only, and you look for any breach in the floor. That's again of paramount importance. You have bone grafts ready with you. You can use nibbler to make about 8 to 10 millimeter size bone grafts. Or if you're using allograft, one can use bone mill. Prepare these finely morselized graft, and then you fill up the cavitatory defects on the top with the help of these bone grafts. You graft the floor as well, and then carefully and gently impact and try to make it a hemispherical cavity. Few surgeons do reverse reaming, few surgeons use head impactor. Few surgeons use the trial head to impact the bone, but do it gently, make it a hemispherical cavity. You might require image intensifier transvertebral ligament may guide you for NT version. And then once you have done so, you can do it trialing by one size less to have a feel for the socket. And at the same time, you can use the same size also to have a feel. It should fit nice. It is a trial sitting on the rim of the acetabulum, and one can see the stability. You need to have good stability. You can't rely on screws only, and rely on good stability at the margins, at the rim. Cup placement, preferably use an enhanced porous cup if patient can afford and if you have availability. The aim is to have at least 50% contact with the host bone and fit the cup at the periphery. It should sit stably on the periphery. Use multiple screws for better stability. It is advisable in the literature. And for poor quality bone, one can think of putting 1 or 2 sizes higher than the last ream. Some examples, the head is migrated superiorly as well as the protrusio, grafting done superiorly for a cavitatory defect, the floor grafted, the acetabulum stability achieved, center of rotation achieved, lateralized and inferiorized the cup. Another example, severe protrusio. In this case, at the floor, a biscuit of autograft was used along with morselized graft. And this is immediate post-op picture. One can see nice impaction of the graft there. There is adequate lateralization. Center rotation has been restored. And this patient went on to good recovery. This is follow-up up to 8 months, and patient is still doing well. If the bone is very osteoporotic, think of a cemented cup. It's especially inflammatory arthritis. I'm talking of extreme osteoporosis. And if there is severe protrusio, you can think of putting graft on the medial side. If there is defect in the medial wall, think of anti-protrusor device, whatever you want to use. And one example, on the femoral side, you use the stem depending on the quality of bone on the femur, cemented or uncemented. But this was a case, a doctor by profession. This was tubercular hip, protrusion, superior migration. CT shows defect in floor. We use a continuum of cup, enhanced porous cup. We achieve good stability intraoperatively. And this is 7 months. On the femoral side, we used S-ROM to control antiversion because we're looking for better bony bed. And this was not in desired antiversion. The cup was not in desired antiversion. So we use modular stem on the femoral side. What is the follow-up? What does the literature say? This is JBJS 2000, 148 hips, mean follow-up 18.3 years. And the paper says that those cups which were grafted did better than those cups which were not grafted. Another paper, 53 patient, 15 year, what is the survival of cup? About 85%. And another article, this is systematic review 2024 from India. The survival rate of cup is about 72% to 90% at 12 to 15 years follow-up. The debate of getting a good purchase versus trying to restore center rotation continues. But this paper says that we should think of getting cup stability prioritized over chasing the exact center of rotation, because that's going to affect the longevity. Thank you very much.